unions here in Georgia. This is a union-less state, and having grown up in New York, having been fed by basically the teachers union and the Teamsters up in New York during my childhood, I have a strong feeling about unions, and that's basically the deal down here. But I see it as, I see it as a lot of the remnants of the Civil War has not disappeared here. The New South is only a name. There is no New South.
No way.
It's just different now.
They found a better way to cover things.
Yep.
Correct. They don't lynch you. They just handcuff your 6-year-old daughter.
Oh my gosh. Or they just allow people to die, and then they do the investigation later. And they'll lock up somebody innocent for right now, and then later on they'll be like, "Oh, he didn't do it. He did it."
That's right. Also, again, for all you people who are against unions, there's negatives and positives to everything.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to the negatives. Look at some of the things that the unions do. If you're unhappy with some of the things that your job does do to you, that you in your personal mind and heart know is a violation not only of your American rights, but your right as a human being, look into things like that, what the union does do for people, before you go say you're hating or you're against it. Please.
And that brings us to our next topic, which is Lou's rant. Lou has a very special gift. Lou can tell stories like no other, and Lou has a power to make you feel his passion for whatever it is he's going through or dealing with at that moment. And right now, we're just gonna turn it over to Lou and let him talk to us about what is Lou ranting about right now.
Put the kids to bed, folks. I'm sorry.
Lou can't even compose himself.
Man,
this is what we do on Truth Be Told.
He's over there cheesing. He's going mayhem or ham. Going ham.
Going mayhem. I love it.
Up to date.
My rant in relationship to the 6-year-old is, it doesn't surprise me. My wife has been a teacher for the past 30 years. A combination of up in New York and down here in Georgia. Here in Georgia, teaching is a service industry. You're here to serve the customer, and what the customer says is always right, whether they're right or wrong. It doesn't shock me that they would slap handcuffs on her, because as my wife says, she's not allowed to have physical contact with her students.
Damn sure.
She teaches 8th grade, and sometimes kids are actually inspired by their teacher and actually would like to come up to my wife and give her a hug. Unfortunately, that's a no-no. My wife has to tell them, please step away from me and do not touch me because of the threat of litigation. That's pretty much how it is in the public school system down here. And the problem that I have with that is, of course, our young people need more than that. They need more people, responsible people, people other than the drug dealer down the street, teaching them and showing them, what's what. A young black man can be shot and killed, and his murderer can walk the streets free for 45 days before being charged with anything.
Yeah, we're not going to get over that.
Okay?
We're not going to get over that.
But yet, here in Georgia, we just recently had a young Caucasian fella kill himself, committed suicide, and they found synthetic marijuana.
My shit.
Besides other things, plenty of other paraphernalia, located near the hot tub, his parents' hot tub, where he died, apparently, supposedly. And within 2 weeks, or let me say a month of his murder, they changed the laws in Georgia.
The entire law. I believe it's called the Caleb Law.
The Caleb Law.
I think his name is Caleb.
And banned synthetic marijuana from all of Georgia. Now, my problem is had it been Leroy down in South Atlanta on Bankhead Highway, then it wouldn't have been a problem, you see. But because we've lost a young Caucasian fella who, apparently has all the promise in the world, and eventually found that he did himself in. That was a problem that I had.
Cocktail of drugs.
He did himself in. Okay? And now I'm going to start preaching for the ban of alcohol. I want every time someone dies from DUI, from a DUI driver, or from someone helping someone on the side of the road,
right,
and gets run over by someone who is intoxicated with alcohol, I want alcohol banned.
Booyah.
Think about that.
I want alcohol banned permanently. More people die of alcohol-related deaths than they do of marijuana-related deaths. Now, I realize that being 50 years old, I don't have 30 years. I don't have 40 years. And by the time I'm gone from this godforsaken earth, they'll change the laws. Because I realize that the young people behind me are, they see no problem with marijuana. So I understand that the law is going to change, and we just have a bunch of backwards people changing it.
Yep.
But that's my rant for the day, and take from it what you will.
Absolutely. And that's Lou's Rant. TruthBeToldPod.com will be everywhere. So come see us, man. Come invite us to your events. We do early morning events. We do late night events. Trust me, I will call into work. It is not a big If you're paying, I'm playing.
That rhyme.
I try to do what I can.
Well, he's black,
I have a feeling that was a quick shot at me.
Hey, man, you're black.
I don't rhyme though.
It's okay. There's a lot of things you don't do yet. You just had cornbread dressing for the first time.
It was delicious. I must get that recipe.
Yeah, we're gonna take you. We're gonna bring you out.
He
By the time the show
He had
opens-
seconds.
I had seconds.
But before the show is over with, man, we're gonna have you so culturally diverse,
Outstanding.
and and such as we're gonna learn from you. This goes both ways, people. Understand with this show, we debate, we talk about topics, we play and we joke, but it's all about growing together. It's all about learning to appreciate different styles and different cultures, and knowing that being different is okay. So I'm gonna sign off. I'm your host, Scott Baker. We've had a wonderful show. We thank you for coming to see us, and we hope that you continually download, tell your friends about us, call me, text me, whatever you want to do.
Just call me.
Just holla at me.
Holla, that's another term.
Right there with that.
Holla.
Wolf, Lou.
Let's go with an A or an
An A, holla.
Okay. Not like.
As in play up.
Play out.
I mean, there's not an H at the end.
No.
Just HOLLA. Holla.
We're not Jewish.
Holla.
I'll never understand.
Holla.
No, a holla is actually something else. That's like would people live like in the mountains, something like that. A holla.
See what I'm saying? Education.
Education.
Because I would have never pulled that shit out of the hat.
Ain't that something?
So, fellas, go ahead and sign off. I've said my piece. Thank you from Truth Be Told.
Thank you. I guess I'll end it on one last note. Wolf's final howl.
Yeah.
Going back, we were talking about the George Zimmerman thing and us all coming together. And on this note, think about this as you're going on daily lives. Think about, would this have turned out differently for George Zimmerman if the response from the people was different, if you stayed quiet? What do you think would have happened? Think about that.
Booyah.
Yes. Questions. I thank you for listening, and I hope that you come back. And if you don't, I don't give a shit.
We don't give a shit.
I do.
Because I'm going to continue doing what I do, and I'm going to continue speaking the way I do.
Absolutely.
I'm here to help our young black and Spanish kids. You white kids, you have more than enough media to help you with. You can go wherever the hell you want. I'm speaking for the people who don't have a voice, and God help us all.
Thank you. Oh, and P.S. Quick question, Luke, before we sign off. Would
Sure.
you bang Kim Kardashian?
Kim Kardashian? No, I like Courtney.
Wolf.
No,
I like Courtney.
absolutely
Courtney's
not.
hot.
I wouldn't bang Kim Kardashian with anybody's penis at this table.
You know how long that line is?
Yeah, really. That's a long
It's
line. I
like
hate
throwing a
standing
Tic
on
Tac
line.
into a volcano. And then you're going to be broke
It's
after.
like throwing a pebble into the Atlantic Ocean.
You said,
God.
now, see, I like Chloe. See, I like those thicker,
You
tall
like the
Amazon
tall
women.
No,
I like them
Courtney.
tall, but unfortunately, all I see is stupid.
Well,
Unfortunately.
I didn't never say she had to talk. Now we're just getting B-roll. Now we're just getting B-roll.
We're digressing.
But I just figured I'd throw that out there because we didn't really hit any entertainment stuff.
No offense to you ladies.
Oh yeah, keeping up with the Kardashians.
You're not taking my application anyway, so screw you.
Right. And you missing out. This brother is in shape.
That's right.
He take care of himself.
Oh, man.
And he getting paid right
Man.
now.
That's right.
Shoot, I'd jump all over him if I were a female.
I'll think about that.
Shout out to Vincent masturbating and watching.
Oh my
anime.
God. Yeah. Lurch for the Addams Family
That was
remix.
Scott, not Lou.
That was Scott. Yeah, that was me, Vince. I know you watch anime porn. So, guess what? We out.